Okay, so for the last few days, I've been telling myself, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And then some reason, something comes up and then it doesn't get done. So it's like 8:30 at night. It's about minus 25 degrees Celsius. It's pretty calm outside, pretty chill. And I'm gonna get these wieners dewormed because, like I said, I keep telling myself that I'm gonna do it, get it done, and then the days come and go. Right now, the kids are in bed, hubby's inside taking care of things in the house. I'm just gonna come and deal with this worming protocol. Jitterbug is addicted to sniffing my camera, and that's rather annoying. Isn't that right? Let me put your head down. Good girl. Good girl. Gonna give you your dose first, or what? Yummy. So delicious, dewormer. This is not your full halter, but it's better than nothing. Hey? Keep you from dancing around. Yeah. They tend to spit some, and so that's typically why I give them a little bit extras. What did we go till? 250, 450-ish. Right? We want to kill all the yucky parasites in there. Alright? There you go. She's like, oh no, that's nasty. Good girl. Good girl. You're so cute and fluffy. Yes, you are. What do you think, Jitterbug? Are you just feeling all frisky? I think so. Oh, my breath is fogging up the things. Hey, Ladybug. Finding your munchies? Think of your Auntie Jessie. Is she keeping you in line? I hope so. Because you guys are crazy. Because you guys are crazy. Oh my goodness. This poor camera is having a hard time focusing on anything because of the snowflakes. Are you a big puppy dog? Are you a big puppy dog? Jitterbug's gonna be something special. I can already tell. Just the genetics, the good-mindedness. Yeah, you're pretty smart. You're sassy, but you're smart. Still nothing. But Canada Post is up and running again. Yay! I just came back inside from running around throwing out trash in the dumpster, getting the kids set up for some lunch, and cleaning out the truck from my town trip this morning. I had shockwave therapy on my arms and on my wrists. Now, if you don't know what shockwave therapy is, go Google it and then you can figure it out. But it's basically like shockwaves that are driven into the muscles and the tendons and everything to promote healing. I have very, very tight muscles in my arms, which has been causing wrist problems And I cannot be having hand and wrist problems right before kidding season, so I'm going to have to do a few weeks of shockwave therapy for my arms, and yeah, it's just not that great. It was not very fun. It was painful, but sometimes it's no pain, no gain. Am I right? She also taped up my elbows with KT tape, so now I feel like I kind of match our little full or ladybug outside. So this is just to, again, like help improve circulation, basically tricking the brain in some ways to thinking like there's an injury here, so it sends more blood flow to this area to help heal it. So my arms, like the muscles here, are going to be inflamed for the next few days. They feel like they had a really big workout, so the muscles themselves are actually kind of tired. Anyways, I did receive another package. I think it's probably from the same order because it's from Laura Lemley. She sent me some fancy gloves as well as some bottles for the baby goats. Go sit down. Good job. Some bottles for the baby goats as well. I think this is probably from the same order then. So a big thank you to Laura. Are you ready? There's some tags in here. Let me figure out. Enjoy your gift. I've been trying to figure out where you're from. Usually it'll at least give me like a kind of an address of like where the gift is coming from other than just the name. But this is from Laura Ann Lemley again. If you missed the other video, part 1 of that gift, go check it out. It says, Merry Christmas, can't wait to see how you grow over time. You will look back and wonder how you ever accomplished anything. God bless, from Laura Ann Lemley. So thank you so much for the continuation of this Christmas gift. So first up, we've got a fancy hay bag for horses or for goats. This is a very good size. Pretty sure I could fit right in here. That's silly. All right, so it's got a bunch of holes in the bottom. So you stuff it full of hay. Nice big opening at the top, which is fantastic. And then it's kind of like a slow feeder where they can only pull hay out the bottom instead of wasting so much. So this is amazing for like stalls or just to slow them down a little bit. I can easily use this for goats for kidding. I have not tried this style before, so I'm super thankful to be able to give this a try. It's got hooks to be able to hook it up high, all sorts of different options with this one. I'm really impressed with the overall size of this. You can fit a fair amount of hay for a full-grown horse in there, as well as these, it's a 40-inch hay net with 2-inch holes. Try to get it out of the bag. And these, oh my goodness, all tied together. Again, like a really nice sized hay bag. It opens up at the top. These ones are a little bit trickier to fill, as you can see, because they kind of get all balled up together. But for filling them with like flakes from square bales will be perfect. See? So we just fill them up and then do up the drawstring at the top, which the knot's right here. It just seals up the top like that, and then same idea, they just pull the hay through the 2-inch holes, and that reduces waste. So for kidding season, these will be the only way to go because I'm not throwing hay on the floor in kidding stalls. I need it off the ground, number one, because they're goats, they like to eat above their head. And this is going to reduce the amount of waste. The amount of times that they poop and pee on it will be 0 because it's up above their head and they have to reach for it. That way they're only soiling the bedding and not my premium hay square bales that I am paying a good price for. So it's just to reduce waste and then just to mimic that natural browsing or grazing for the horses. And last but not least, it's just telling me if I need to replace my items. So I think she must have sent 2 of these, which is amazing. My goal was to have 3. So now I have 3, 2 exactly the same, and 1 that is a different style. So we'll see which one I end up liking the most. See if I can get it open. So I'm pretty sure these tags are the same. Yeah, same brand, 2-inch holes, perfect. Yeah, so I'm not gonna totally unwind this, but it's the same thing. This is the brand, if you care to know. It's a 40-inch hay net with 2-inch holes. Sometimes the 1-inch holes, if you've got a really clever horse or a really clever goat that has it figured out to be able to pull the feed out of it, that's good. But I find with my goats, they don't really do well with the really tiny holes. So the 2-inch holes is gonna be much better for these hay nets. This is perfect. So thank you so much to Laura and Lemley. God bless you for this gift. And for those of you who are wondering how you can give, I try to add things to the Amazon wish list that I would actually personally buy myself. But for whatever reason, I haven't, because maybe the money has not been there. I'm not some massive channel where I'm bringing in thousands of dollars a month from my YouTube videos. I'm just bringing in a little bit every month. That does not even come close to covering feed and basic costs for the animals, which is, I mean, that's not why I'm doing this, but every little gift just makes me feel incredibly thankful and blessed for those who choose to be generous in this way. I appreciate each one of you for leaving likes, comments, sharing it with your friends, whatever the case may be. I'm just trying to share a real and honest life. It's not something I'm just pretending and sharing this fake story or anything like that. This is our real life. And so these hay nets are going to be incredibly useful for kidding season, or for any animal that needs, you're all done? For any animal that needs just to contain that hay a little bit better. Whew, that's a lot of talking, sorry. But the other news is that Canada Post, so that's our postal service in Canada, is back up and running. So 2 weeks after I paid a rental fee to rent a PO box, Canada Post shut down for over a month. Nothing coming in, nothing going out. Our postal services ceased to exist. And so just wait 1 minute, okay?
But why do you have that bandage on your arm?
Oh, well, that's just to help Mommy's arms feel better. Just give me 1 minute, okay? So our postal service pretty much ceased to exist for over a month, and the little kids are wanting to play with the hay nets. What I'm trying to say is that our postal service basically ceased to exist for over a month, and so I had no way of knowing if any of you guys sent packages or gifts or letters to my P.O. box. I had no way to get a hold of those things. And so if you sent something to my P.O. box, I'm very, very sorry that I did not do a video receiving it, because so far I have not even received one thing through my P.O. box. But now that that is up and running again, I am keeping an eye on it. As of yesterday, the Canada Post workers were forced back to work, and so now hopefully Canada Post is going to be up and running, hopefully for a while now. So I have to talk to them about extending my P.O. box rental service agreement, because I only paid, you do fit in there, don't you?
It's pretty big.
It's pretty big. It's like a sleeping bag. So I paid for 6 months of service. It was up and running for 2 weeks, and then they shut it down for a month. So I'm going to talk to them to see if they will give me a month extension, because I wasn't able to use that service that I paid for. If they're not going to extend my service, I'm going to feel a little bit chapped. But everything from the Amazon wish list gets sent to an address in Fort St. John, which is the town. I send it to a local business there, and they've been really, really good about letting me have stuff shipped to them. I'm sorry about the kid noise. It's just the joy of the house. Are you so excited? Yeah, that's a hay net. It's a hay net. Anyways, it's You're such a goof. That's just the chaos for today for you. I was gonna say one more thing and I need a minute to think about what it was. So some exciting news. My husband and I were talking about and scheming up different ways to use all of the goat's milk that is about to come our way end of January and into February. For the first while, it's going to be unknown how much extra milk we have. Once we know how much extra milk we have one surprise for you that will include an addition to our farm. Leave your guesses to see if you know what that surprise will be. Number 2 is making goat milk soap. And a lot of you, or a few of you, I say a lot when it's like 2 or 3, have asked about goat milk soap for sale. I have been experimenting with some different recipes over the past few months. For varying reasons, I haven't really like hit it hard. But my goal with producing goat milk soap or even just mild soaps would be to do it with like organic ingredients, no fragrance unless it's like 100% high quality essential oils, which also gets pricey, but it's not just some cheap fragrance that's going to poison our systems. If I do not feel comfortable using it on my own body or my children, I am not going to be producing that soap. So it's going to be like no artificial colors, no artificial ingredients and stuff like that. Just a beautiful lather from high quality ingredients. So stay tuned for that. There will be some soap bars probably coming available. I already have made some, so I could offer them just as like sampler packs, but it is a brand new adventure for us because I don't know how all the shipping works, nor how much it's going to cost to ship it outside of Canada. But another thing, like if you're interested in soap made in my kitchen on our farm from fresh goat's milk from our goats, drop that in the comments too, and hopefully we can get a little soap store up and running. It probably will not be through Etsy. It's probably just going to be coming like I'm going to be doing the make the soap bars, package the soap bars, and ship them all myself. So it's probably going to be a ton of work, but I don't really feel like putting it through a third party just because not only do I lose profit, it's just, yeah. Anyways, that's kind of some of the ideas coming down the road. I know this was kind of a long chit-chatty kind of video, but as always, stay tuned for more, and we're always just trying to keep it real around here.